on this computer. Record on this computer. So if I go back again to the math functions that we were working on, right?
Can I have a question before?
Sure, of course. Yeah.
I see the post online. Do we have quiz next week?
Quiz next week?
Yes.
Yeah, why not, right? We can have a quiz next week.
And
If you remind me, I'll give you quizzes. So if you don't remind me, I won't give exam.
is there anything we can prepare for it?
Oh, no, nothing. Just multiple choice questions.
Multiple questions. And next week, after next week, we have midterm and is there anything?
Yeah. So you remind me and then I will give you exam.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. So next week we'll have an exam here.
Quiz.
Quiz.
Okay.
We can do online. Okay?
Online quiz.
Right? It'll be Friday, next Friday. Okay? Next week, Friday.
Quiz is next Friday here.
The quiz will be here.
This is programming.
Just some multiple choice question. Programming midterm. Midterm is the writing program.
In here.
Here, yeah. On your laptop. Yeah.
But you will announce before what we should.
No, no, it's okay. It's I'll let you see your notes, no problem. Yeah, open. You're not really talking to people, but you work yourself. Okay? You don't really like share anything between people. All right. So we have here. So 13 students are here, right? So very good. Anyone's attendance is not taken. I think I took everybody attendance, right? So we are, I'm clicking on here and trying to go to the place where we left off. Oh, we didn't go this far. I think maybe around 20 slides. I think I did this. So I did this also, I think. So is digit character. I think I did this slide. I think I stopped here. Okay, all right. String. What do you, so far, did we use strings at all or no? We use strings. And we were writing strings like this. Do you agree with me? String. What is string? Is it primitive type or a class type? It's a class type. String is a class. You can even identify very easily how, sir? By looking at the first character. What is the uppercase or lowercase? So uppercase is always a class. So string is a type, which is a class. Class is somewhere defined for you. String class. In the system itself, you have it. So you don't need to include specially anything to get this string class. It's readily available to you. You can use that. So technically speaking, whenever you have a class like this, you should write like this. String s equals to new string. Any string you want to write down, welcome to Java or something, right? You need to write like this. This is I think, did I explain you the difference between writing like this and writing like this? Earlier? No? No? In C language, right? In the old languages, like a C language, people write like this. So, and we adopted the same like here. Okay? So this is the, Java classes. So that there is a difference, all objects are created like this. So when you write like this, or like this, whichever way you do, so this is a variable, right, isn't it? And this is a variable, right, isn't it? Do you agree with me? And how many bytes are allocated for that, Raji? How many bytes are allocated for this reference in the memory? 64 bits, because the operating system is 64 bits, reference is, you can say like this. It's always like, if it is operating system is 4 bytes, operating like a 32-bit operating system, 32-bit, 64-bit operating system. So that means like you are allocating 8 bytes here. Okay. The value of the name of that is yes or something. And this memory right here allocated, where is it allocated? This one is allocated on the stack memory. And this one is allocated where? Heap memory. Did I explain you what the memory like so on? When a program is inside on the disk, operating system is bringing to the memory, right? RAM for execution. At the time, it gives you some memory to operate. When you go outside your home, what do? You carry some money with you, right? Is it not? Otherwise, you will not be able to operate anything. You can't buy anything, you can't eat anything, you cannot do anything if you don't have money in your pocket. So exactly that. So you take the code from the disk to the main memory. If you don't have data, so that means you will not be able to do anything. Some memory. And that memory, you know what? When you have money in your pocket, you divide that money into 3 pieces or something like that. No, 1 piece for eating, 1 piece for shopping, 1 piece for dancing. I'm just joking. Okay. So that means you're dividing this into, different. So that means the memory which is allocated by the operating system to you is a stack memory. Okay. And the static memory. And, BSS, remember, you were saying uninitialized data, initialized data. At one point I was telling you memory. So that memory is given to you. The piece of memory which is called stack memory. Okay. Stack is what? Stack of books, for example. One after another you put. Stack memory is like this. Memory is given to you. You keep on allocating from here, next one, next one, next one, next one, like that. You allocating like that. So you have to delete. It's like, keeping the memory into using the memory and deleting it again and freeing it again. So this is what you do. This is stack memory, the temporary memory. Temporary memory. And this memory is a very useful memory, very important memory. When you call a method or something, where you need to come back, the return address is written down on the stack. So when you park your car on the road or something, and you don't note down your parking spot, you will not be able to go there. Do you agree with me? When you go to a new city on vacation, and in Montreal, probably you know all the roads. But when you go to another city, another country, and you park your car on the road, you got to make a note of it, which intersection it is. Even photo is not good enough. You make a note of it, right? Is it not? And then go back again, you will be able to. So unless you remember, keep some note of it, so you will not be able to come back. So the return address normally kept on the stack. Whenever you call, all the parameters when you're calling a method or something are also kept on the stack. So I'll teach you more about the stack. For all the variables which are between 2 curly braces, all variables which are written down between 2 curly braces are allocated on the stack. So that means S is allocated on the stack because the statement will be inside your program between 2 curly braces. Because your main itself has 2 curly braces. Do you agree with me? And you write down inside your main, that means you wrote down that piece of memory on the stack. This one is on the heap. Heap is a common pool memory. It will be allocated on demand whenever you require. So how does the operating system know that it can allocate? So the new operator, whenever you see the new operator, that means memory should be allocated on the heap. That's the convention. So there, this is writing down like this, writing down like this. There is a profound difference between them. What is it? The difference is, okay, both are objects. One is the, interned object, interned. He will tell, he'll tell you, in a few minutes, he's going to tell you. This object is interned object. String is immutable. What is it, string? What is the meaning of immutable? Pardon? Yeah, you cannot be changed. You cannot write down, you cannot change the character in there. You can read the character, but you cannot write anything in the character. Arrays, on the other hand, you can write something in the array. So it's a character array, for example, you can change the values. So string is immutable. You cannot really change anything in the string, which means that anything that you need to do, string manipulation, so that means you are creating a new string. Okay. So there are, string is a class. String is a class. What is the meaning of a class? Class has a class name, right? Isn't it? This one is a string in our case. A class, string. Somewhere it has been written down, curly brace here, right? Curly brace here. One second, I'll come back. Okay, welcome again, back again. So we are here, right? So you see, there is one, okay. This is the function called length, right? Length function. And function or method, right? Is it not method? Character yet, concatenation, and to uppercase, to lowercase, trim. There are so many methods you have. Not just these are the, this is not the only method. There are plenty of methods inside the string. Okay. So whenever you want to really look at a string or something, okay, I can show you. Okay. There are plenty of methods. So we'll see Eclipse. All of you open the Eclipse, right? So practice is the most important thing in our case, right? Eclipse. Eclipse 2022 is okay. All right, 2022. Okay, I don't know whether I have the PC1, but let me see PC1. Oh, T0. All right, T01. Okay, so all right. What is this MS? My stack. Okay. Instead of stack, I create a local stack. Okay, test demo. Oh. All right. So I'll create a new one, new Java project. Did I show you how to run from an existing program? Did you create how to create you already have a file, for example, okay? how to run it without creating a new one. Did I teach you or no? We'll do that. Okay, sometime we'll do that. You can, if you already have a file, Java file, you put that in a directory, and you can start with the existing, and you can open that and then actually create a new project. Okay, all right. I'm just creating a testing one here, right? So not really. Next, finish. So TT, normally I write like that, TT. Okay. New Java class is the okay, test public main finish. Okay. I'm actually, watch me, right? String yes equals to welcome to Java. All right. We wrote down like that string. Yes dot. You see that here? So many methods are coming out here. Look at that. The minute you write down here, character yet, characters, code point yet. So it's plenty of, so each of them is going to explain you what that is. So the documentation is inside here. So in the past, we used to actually take a manual and then we used to read it. Now you don't need to do that. The man page is right there. Okay. All these are methods here. Look at that. Plenty of methods, not just one or two. So we are mentioning some of them here, but not all of them. So that means you can do concatenation. Even a plus is a concatenation operator, right? But you can actually concatenate. So you take concatenate. So concat is a concatenate. So you can actually use these functions as you like. You understand me? As you like. So, and this is how you actually write. This is the reference variable and the method name and the arguments that you want to really give. Okay. So this one is a declaration, declaring a variable. What is the variable here? Message is the variable. What is the contents of the variable? This one. When you write like that, allocate 8 bytes of memory. And then in the heap somewhere, you welcome to Java. And this is actually 5,000 or something that will be written down 5,000. It's like equal, pointing there. So the length of this message is, so whenever you write like this, it will be replaced by the same message that you have there, right? Isn't it? And then message dot length. So message, the length is a function or a method. This is a method. So it will give you the length of that, how many characters it is. So how many characters is it going to give me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it will say 15 characters. Okay. It's going to tell you it has 15 characters. Welcome to Java. So length is going to be 15. So if I write down sys out, control space. So, and then I'm going to put yes dot length, and it's going to give me 15. It's supposed to give me 15. So you run this, you will get, should get 15. Welcome to Java, 15. 15 characters you have, right? You see that here. Good, good, good. That's a length method. So, but the index of these characters, right, is 0 to 14. So C language, C++ language, Java language, the index starts from 0. Fortran, COBOL, other languages, index starts from 1. So little difference from here and there, but the programming concept is almost the same wherever you are. Okay? So character yet. All methods start with lowercase character. Okay, go ahead.
So in this where we are asked, just for instance, we are asked to say how many characters we have. Which one say 14?
It's 15 characters.
From 0 to
That is index.
that's for index.
Index, not the length. So when you're counting, the counting all the even 0 is counted like a character. Okay? The position 0 is counted. That's why. So if you want to see the last character you want to position, you position length minus 1 is the last character position. You understand me? So when you write like this here, okay, the first character at this is W. You understand me? So you can change the entire thing. You know what? This one, right? You don't even, without defining a string, you can directly give a string. And then ask him to lowercase. But what we want to do with it? Unless you print it or store it somewhere, writing down like that should have some meaning to it. Do you understand me? So let me show you what I am meaning, what I'm saying. But you will understand what I'm saying. I take this one, put it in my program. It will do nothing. Is it a valid statement? Yeah, it is a valid statement. Look at it. It changed it to uppercase. For sure. But you're not storing that anywhere. So it will do nothing. If you can print, you want to print it, it will print it. All uppercase. Otherwise, it will not do anything. Lowercase, uppercase, whatever. It's a lowercase, right? We say run, it will do nothing. It didn't do anything. But if you want to really do, for example, S equals to, sir, you told me string is immutable, but you are muting it. Am I muting it? No, I'm not muting it. So what I'm doing here is, I want you to understand things. Please ask me any question comes to your head. So when the first time you actually declared, okay, so yes is here, and then welcome to Java is here. And you're pointing like that. And the second time when you wrote down here, and yes equals to, you took some string here and you converted to lowercase. That is all lowercase welcome. It's not welcome to Java, it's welcome. Okay? And that is what is going to be pointing here now. So what will it do actually? So welcome. This is the new string, nothing to do with your old string. And then your S is pointing here, not here anymore. Then what will happen to this one? Can anyone tell me? It will be deleted by the operating system garbage collector, because it is not pointed by any reference. You understand me? It will be deleted. And the new one is welcome. When you want to print it, it will print it. If you want to print it, it will print. So how do you print? So any string object that you have, just reference. You try to print the reference. It will always print the content, not the reference. So print it, it will print. If by experience you'll get it. Lowercase welcome. Okay? So you put, for example, haha. You're converting to lowercase. So it's going to be lowercase haha.
What's usefulness of this function?
What is it?
What is the usefulness of the lowercase function?
This one, lower to lowercase.
Yeah, if you can just always write lowercase.
Yeah, but something is already there. You cannot, you want to change it, right, to lowercase.
Oh,
If it is already written down uppercase, then you can change it if you want to. It is already in lowercase. Like you said, there is no need to change it. But you want to change it to uppercase, you can change uppercase. You understand me, right?
yeah.
Okay. So 2 uppercase is going to change it to uppercase. See, look at that, all uppercase. You understand me? So there is another function called trim. What is it going to do? Trim. Any spaces are there at the end, is going to trim them. Is going to remove them. You understand me, right? It's going to remove them, trim them. So concat, look at that concat. So S1 is a string. Did we define S1 somewhere? No, we didn't define S1 yet. Assume that S1 was created already. And then you take S2. Okay? And you use like this, both will be together concatenated, and that will be new string here. This is exactly equal to writing like this. There is absolutely no difference. Okay? Both are identical. Okay? 3 strings are concatenated here. Look at the welcome to Java. Welcome to Java. Okay, 3 strings are concatenated. Okay, message is here. So I can write like this. Go here. S1 equals to welcome. S2 equals to 2. S2 equals to welcome to. Okay. S3 equals to Java. Welcome to Java. Okay. I'll put exclamatory mark here, semicolon here, semicolon here, semicolon here. So W capital I'll put. Okay. And the remaining things I don't need it. And I will concatenate and print it. Okay. So I'm going to print concatenate. You want to print, okay, you want to print S3, S4, string S4 equals to S1 plus S2 plus S3. So it's welcome to Java. Or you can use like this too. So S5 equals to, okay, S1 dot concat, and I'll put 2 is S2. Okay. So that is one thing. You understand me? The whole thing becomes a string. Do you agree with me?
Yeah.
The whole thing becomes a string. And I'm going to append to that string S3. Oh, concat, right? Concat. Concat S3. Okay? Concat S3. Did you see it now? So I'm going to print S4 and S5. What will be the difference between these two? What do you think? Let's run it and then see it. I think I should get the same things. You understand me? Tell me, unvoided, what happened here? Unvoided. What happened here? Well, explain me one thing. This one, what happened here?
This joins.
Yeah, they join together.
Yeah.
Yeah, put them together, right?
Yes.
Because this is a concatenation operator, because the left-hand side is a string and the right-hand side is a string. First you do this one, and then whatever you got, right? And then you add some more, isn't it? So exactly the same way, first you do this one, first you are doing that one, and then that gets a string, and that string is a reference, and you are adding the third one, and you got it. You understand me? How you wrote down both? Which one is the best, sir? Whichever one is easy for you, that's the best. When you go to buffet place, what should you eat? Whatever you like to eat, that's what you eat. Whatever I like to eat, I will eat what I like. It's a personal preference. You understand me? Some people like this. Some people like this. But most people like this. You understand me? When you go to buffet place, same thing. Most people eat this, but some people eat this, Kerala. Isn't it? bitter melon or something. Yeah, bitter melon. So some people eat it. Yeah. Okay. All right. You understand, right? So far, okay. 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 All right. I forgot the name. I remember the name now. Okay. Whenever you're declaring a string like this, right? Whenever you're declaring a string like this, okay, or like this, doesn't matter. String s equals to new string, whatever you want to write down. Whether you declare like that or declare like that, these are regular strings. Regular. There is nothing, no special. This is a regular. But whenever you write like this, right? This string here is anonymous string. What is it? Anonymous. Remember when you try to log in, okay, when you don't have a user code, they say anonymous login. Yeah. Without user code, you can log in. Anonymous. So this anonymous string, which means that doesn't have a reference, you can still use it. This anonymous, the string. So, we looked at this, looked at that, looked at this. Okay, chapter plus 2. Whenever you write like this, right, what happens to unvoided? Takashi,
Yeah.
what happens to this? When you have a plus here, right? So 2 plus 3 is what? 2 plus 3 is 5. But this one, when you write down, this is a string. 2, 3. But what he does is, he looks at it, this is the plus. Oh, this is a string. I must convert this one to a string. This is not a string. This is a number. Then he knows that, I must convert this one to a string. He converts that to string and then concatenates. You understand me?
Yeah. So if we want to change string to number, we need to pass in.
I don't understand your question.
Okay. Good.
He will do it himself inside the system. You don't need to worry about it, how he does it. But without, he cannot concatenate string with something else without converting it to string. String will be converted to another string. If you want, you wrote down, but we wrote down here 2 plus 3, right? Isn't it? So, but this is not string. So you must convert that one to a string. And he will do that. And then he will concatenate. Okay? So same thing. So here B is a character. It's not a string. Do you agree with me? That is not a string. That's a character. How do you know it's a character? Yeah, single quote. By looking at the single quote, you know that it is a character. So, you know what? You can ask the user to enter something. Do you agree with me? And receiving next. Next means you take one token in string format. Okay? Next. You want to get the entire thing what? Next line. You understand the difference, right? I must have told you sometime back. I'm not sure whether I told you. You know, so you have a scanner, right? Isn't it? Scanner. S equals to new scanner system.in. System.in means keyboard. And this one requires import scanner. Import Java util scanner is somewhere there. Okay. So whenever you create a scanner, it is always a good practice to close it. I'll be coming back in 1 minute. Hello?
Lastly, like the memory. Yeah, no, it's that question I asked. I think it's going to be here. So I just said number. So this isn't number. Yeah. So I parsing. Yeah, so I found the oh, he wants to make it up. Oh, so because you know, I think you help this right. One disappointing is now spring. Yeah. So I thought I could leave a thing. It's a spring. Yes. That's your way to tap. Yeah. So it made everything straight. Obviously, your local. Obviously, your local. No, that's not. I know.
Okay. Sorry for that. So what were we doing earlier? Here, look at it. Okay, we were trying to write down the scanner and you want to receive, scanner. So there's the input buffer. You see what I mean? So this is input. Whatever you're writing down in the keyboard, right? It goes to the input buffer. That's why you put in here, input buffer. Okay. So, and look at here, output. This is output buffer. You see what I mean? He's going to write down into the output buffer. He's going to read it from the input buffer here. Buffer means piece of memory. So there is a driver, there is a program called device driver. So, and he goes there and does the job for you. So anything that you are entering in the keyboard, it will go to the memory, okay? And that is normally dual port memory. Dual port memory means somebody writes it, somebody reads it. This is called dual port memory. And the device driver actually transfers this one to the RAM. Okay. So, don't need to worry about it, even if you don't understand. If you understand, it's well and good. Okay, because I was working in the systems area, I know the details of the internals. So now you want to really look at, so if you don't tell the user what to do, he doesn't know what to do. So that's why you always have to tell, oh, my friend, please enter your name. Then only he knows that he has to enter your name. Please enter your name. And you want to let him enter his name just next to it, then don't put the LN there. Okay? And you have here. So please enter your name. And, so please, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to read a string. Okay, input. Okay, yes equals to, yes, already have it, right? Scanner I put in, scanner. So let me put in here, input. Yes equals to, okay. What I'll do is string s equals to, okay. So in dot next, see that next, in dot next. So I'm going to read a word, right? No, whatever you enter, that's what I'm going to read. I'm going to print that back. You see here? Please enter your name. Maleswara Tala. You see what I mean? But you put next there. Next means it's only one of them is going to read, not both of them. You see that? He's only read the one of them, but not both of them. You understand me? So you want to read both of them, read next line. The entire thing will be read. So you need to, see entire thing, Maleswara Tala. Entire thing is read. See that here? Next line is going to read the entire thing. Next is going to read only one thing. And if that one thing can be converted to a decimal, like a double or a integer, you will be able to convert it. You understand me?
So how do you want to spell Tala?
Oh, just read the printed it. What do I do? My name?
Yeah, you already showed how to spell the first one. How to spell the first one.
Yeah, because you put the next only, right? You see, you read only next only. Look at the next only here, right? In next only you put. When you put next only, you read only one of them. You see what I mean? So let me show you one more thing. Okay? So just wait, please. Yeah, I'll let you speak more. So that's the first thing you did. Okay? But what happened to the second one? So I can read it again. Okay? Yes dot in dot next. One, two, three. Character yet. No, I don't want character yet. No, I don't have it equal to B. I didn't put equal to, right? Yeah, you see in dot next, okay? I got it directly, okay? In dot next, okay? I put the in dot next. I'm printing it directly, okay? I don't even store it, okay? because I don't need to store it. So this time, okay, I'm reading it, Maleswara Datala. You'll print, oh, come in. Maleswara Datala. So it reads only one of them. See that here? But I'm going to, but what happened to the second one? It's still in the buffer. It's not gone anywhere. It is there. You read it again, it will get you. So that is how you actually read multiple things at the same time. For example, scanner, please enter 3 numbers. Three numbers. So look at the, please enter 3 numbers. Okay. So I'm going to read all of them. Okay. Next, integer. Next, integer. See what I mean? I can read it like an integer. Okay. So I'm only printing 2 of them, right? So 234 to 324, 609, okay, 111. All right. See that? I'm reading 2 of them and putting it back. So you don't need to read only one at a time. You can ask him to enter all the values and then read one by one. You understand, right? Yeah, you can do. You want me to show it to you? But without reading the second one, you cannot read the third one. But you read it and ignore it. Okay? How do you read it and ignore it? I'm going to show you. You catch a fish and leave it in the water back again. You wanted to print only the first one and the third one, right? You will get the first one and the third one. You have to use your little brain time to time, right? Isn't it? We all have to use our little brain. So now it's reading it, but not printing it. So, but the first and the third one will be printed now. So 423, 66, 289. Okay, you understand me? Yeah? All of you are good? I know you're not putting your hands on, but you are listening and understanding, and I'm demonstrating. So I'll give an exercise to you and you will have to struggle yourself and then do it. Okay? So you know how to receive, input from the so you can even do arithmetic with it. How, sir? Integer I1 equals to in dot next int curly brace the bracket. So first one is an integer, second one is a double. You have to have a double. If you don't have a double, you will have a mismatch, right? Next, the double. Okay, that's a double. So type mismatch. Okay, type mismatch. So I'll print both of them. Okay, so I'm going to print. Okay, I1 I'm printing it. So I1 will be converted to a string and then prints it. So D1 is going to be converting to a string and then print the print line is not going to print in the binary format. It's going to print in string format. $45. Okay. First one is an integer, second one is a double. But you put the other way around, you'll have a type mismatch exception. You understand me? And you have to enter the first one double, but I put in a double, for example, you'll have a type mismatch error. Exception. If you know that it is going to happen and then you don't want to really, crash your program, you can do exception handling, which I will not teach in this course. Maybe it will be next level course. You want me to toward the end of the, if you have time, I can teach. And you want to learn, I'll teach. But first we want to understand how to do basic things, not advanced things. Don't make mistakes in the first place. You don't need to correct them, right? Isn't it? But in real life scenario, when you do applications without learning exception handling, you probably won't act. But anyway, this is the way you handle the exceptions. Good, good, good. So enter a character. Okay. So you enter a character. He's asking you to enter a character and reading it to the entire thing. And that is, because you read the string and the first character in the string is the position 0, right? Is it not? And you store that in the character and then printing that character. You understand me? You don't need to do all this. You can do next char. Do you have next char or no? Let us try to see it. Whenever you don't need to memorize everything. Okay. So let's see. Char C equals to in next. Okay. In dot, right away it will tell you next byte you have. Next char you don't have. You have the next float, next byte. It doesn't have a character. But you can read like a string. Next, then you can read first byte in there. Okay, all right. So what you can do is, so read this. That is a string. Okay. And then what you can do is, you read the entire string dot carry at 0. That is the first character. You understand me? I can do that. See. So please enter something. Enter something. Okay. So now I'm going to enter something and it's going to print the first character of that something. Okay. So, haha. I entered haha. It's going to print H, the first character. You see what I mean? So you enter only one character, he'll give you that one character. Okay. So what I did here is, this everything is a string. You understand me? Up to here is a string. Because you did not store to a reference to it, it becomes an anonymous string. You understand me? Anonymous. Anonymous means no name. I didn't put a name to it. That's anonymous. If you don't want to keep that anonymous, okay, Control X, string, X equals to, that's it. And then you can put X dot. And this is not anonymous string anymore because that has a name to it and you can use it later on. But the previously what you did before, right? You cannot use it later on. You cannot use it later on. It's gone with the wind. Whatever you read it here is gone. The minute you comes down here, whatever you read is deleted. Because nothing is referencing to it. The garbage collector will come and delete that. You understand me? So now you got it. You got it. Okay. equals S1. Equals is a method that actually compares both strings. You understand me? Equals ignore case. It compares the message without the case. Meaning, capital, both lowercase, uppercase, both will match. Compare to, it takes the difference between. You understand me? How does it take difference? Can anyone tell me, please? Two strings are there. How is it going to take a difference? It takes the difference of the first character. Which one? First character. If the first character is the same, it takes the difference of the second character. If the second character is also same, it takes the third character difference. You understand me? That is what compare to. So what does it do? It takes the difference of the current one with the one which is in the parameter. The best is always to do it, right? So let me show it to you how it works. Okay. So we are working with strings. String x1 equals to ABC. Let's say ABC. Okay. So as a character ABC is 414243, right? Am I right? This one is 41 hexa. This is 42 hexa. This is 43 hexa. Okay. So I'm going to take another string here, x2. X1 I'm changing BCD. You understand me? BCD. So now you want to actually compare them. Compare them. So will they be equal? Are they equal? No, they're not equal. So if you want x1 dot equals x2, so it will say false. You understand me? It will say false. Yeah? It is false here. But it is ABC, for example. This one is ABC also. It will say true. It will say true. You understand me, right? So, for example, you put BCD here is going to be false, but I want to compare to. Not taking the equals. Compare to. Compare to. So it's going to take the difference of the characters. Only one character difference. It won't take. So can you tell me what he did? B minus A. What is it? First character is B. First character here is A. What is the difference between A minus B? No, B minus A, sorry. B minus A is 1. So that's what it is. Okay. So he took from this string is the acting string. And this is a parameter string. You understand me? So you're taking the difference between this one and that. Suppose first one is the same. First one is the same. What is the C minus B? Is also 1, right? Let's put D. So it's supposed to get you D minus B, which is going to be 2, right? Yeah? So let's put B here and D here. It's going to get you minus value, right? Is it not? You understand me? Minus 2. Is it clearly understood? Yeah? It only takes one character difference is compared to. So both are equal. What will happen? Can you tell me?
Or you go to
It will be 0. 0 means both are equal. So both same strings are the same, but first one is select, first one is matching, second one is matching, third one is matching, fourth one is matching. So there's no difference between both strings. Okay. So put one more here, for example, there will be 4, 1. I think space character is going to do, or so 1, you put 1. You put B here, for example. It's still 1, right? Because you know what he did? Can you tell me what he did? I'll tell you. The length is different here now. You see what I mean? So 2 characters more here, 3 characters more here, right? Than the first one. A, 1, 2, 3. So it's going to give you 3. It's going to 4. Yeah? That makes sense to you? It's not easy. It's not consistent. I don't like this actually, the way it is written down. But anyway, that's how it is. Sometimes, right, when you go to a restaurant, whether you like or not, you have to eat. Yeah. When you are paid for it anyway, right? There's something called substring. Can anyone explain me what is the substring is going to do? It starts with this character and then until this character, but not including this character, is going to be given to you. Can you tell me what is this one going to be? So up to 11, 11 is this one, but not including there. So that means up to here. You understand me? So welcome to, and the blank character also will be given to you. You understand me? So the length of this one will be 11 characters. Welcome to Java, and take a substring of it. Substring doesn't mean you're muting anything. Welcome to Java, and then x2 is a substring of x1. Of x1. You understand me? Substring of x1. Oh, substring. This is only substring. You need to put the numbers in there, 0 and 11. Okay? So, and you print that x2 if you wish to. It will print only. I will print the length of that so that we will know what. It will tell you length 11. You understand me? Length is supposed to be 11 because 0 to 10 is 11 characters. And you can print it if you wish to. Anvita, I think you were asking me some questions. Sorry, I did not really pay attention to you when I was teaching. Anvita, are you there? You're okay? Okay, all right. So it's 11 characters. Anyone has any questions, please? Welcome to. You understand, right? Substring is very useful. Okay, welcome to here, right? So Java, I want to put a space there, a star there, star. I'm going to print welcome to and a star and then take off. And I want to print all of it. What do I do? Okay, x1 dot substring, open bracket, 0 to 11 plus star plus x1 dot substring x1 dot substring. Okay, so I don't want to put anything on the position 11, and I'll put 12. Okay, till the end of it. What is the last character? X1 dot length minus 1. But that minus 1 is including. X1 dot length is excluding. So it's going to print what? Can you tell me, unvoided, what will it print? What will it do? This one. This one is going to do what? So it's going to print back, welcome to Java, with a J replaced with a star. You understand me? Do you all agree with me what I did? J is going to be replaced by a star. Yes, no? But to tell you the truth, right? Nothing happened to welcome to Java. What you got here is a new string. So if you print x1, what will it print x? What will it print? Yeah, welcome to Java. The original one did not really change anything. You understand me? Do you have time? Okay, all right, you understand, right? Sorry for that, because somebody is bugging me messages. So welcome to Java. See, original one did not. Strings are immutable, so that means you can't really do anything with it. You can take the value content of it like a substring or something, and then put that to some spices with it, and then put them new thing, but not really like doing anything. Okay, substring. You understand, right? Kim Jones. Kim Jones. So I already told you enough of the substring, right? Is it not? Okay. So if you want to get index of anything, right? It will get the index of that character. The first index of it, I think. So let's see here. Index of. Index of is, for example, there's a Tala. I wrote down Tala here, right? So you got to, you know what? Even me, myself, I don't remember everything. I don't remember everything. I just guess, oh, this is how it's supposed to be. Okay? X1 dot index of a character. What is the character that I want to get? A, for example. Index of A. What do you think it should happen? I think it's going to get you the first one. The first hit. So it's going to be 1. You understand me? So there are 2 A's here actually. So if you take out this one and put a O here, so it will not be A. 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to get you 4 now. The first hit is going to get you the index of. Does it make sense to you? Yes or no? See, substring, we did that thing. So if you put only one value here, from that point onwards till the end of it. You understand me? If you put only one value into it, it'll give you see, substring of K plus 1, this is you put 4 in there, so it will be like Jones. For example, here, Kala, so you have a mall there, so index of, so 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you write 6, substring, you write 6. Okay, is it boring? You are not doing it. So I'm doing it, but demonstrating to you. So, but you can also do the same thing. See, mal came. So put 0, for example, it gives you everything. Substring is a very useful function or method. Character yet, length, you will use it very often. Whenever you want to translate a number, a binary number to a string, you concatenate with null string. You understand me? Yeah? Does it make sense to you writing like this? Because the left-hand side is a null string, the right-hand side is a null string, the left-hand side is a number. Okay? A program can guess your birthday, so run to see it, how it works. Okay? So the tables below are built to fix 5 bits to 1. 5 bits to 1. So binary 11111, 5 bits equal to 31. Do you agree with me? What he's going to ask you is, oh, is it true or false? Is it true or false or something like that? Guessing a birthday. Is your birthday in the first set? Is the birthday in the second set? Is the birthday in the third set? Is the birthday in the fourth set? Like that he's going to ask you. You understand me? Suppose your birthday is 25th. So you see what I mean? Suppose this is your birthday. I'm guessing the logic. I don't know myself. You will say, do you have it? Yes here? Yes or no? Yeah. Do you have it here? No. Do you have it here? No. Do you have it here? Yeah. Do you have it there? Yeah. You understand me? So what is this character in hexadecimal? 3. What is this character in hexadecimal? So what is the hexadecimal value of the whole thing? Is 13 hexa. What is 13 hexa? It is 16, right? Plus 3 is 19. So it's not that way. It's the other way around. Okay, let me look at the logic. I thought it's going to be like that, but it is not like that. Maybe the other way around. Turn it around. Then let me see here. Oh, he's asking the first set. Is it a first set? So first set 1, set 2, set 3, set 4, set 5. He's going to ask you, okay, printing the set here and asking you, is 0 or 1, say yes or no. So that's the same logic, right? Is it not? The 0 mean no, first mean 1 mean, that's what the same logic is. Maybe the other way around, whether you did here. So I think 1, 3 I put in here. So 1, 0, 0, 0, no. 1, this is here. Okay. It gave you 19 as an example here, it gave you, right? So I'm taking 25 as an example. So 1, 25 is not here. 25 is not here. 25 is there. 25 is there. This is 3. I think it is the other way around. 1, 1, 0, 0, 1. So let us look at that way. This is 9. That is 16. Yeah, that's it. 25. You understand me? The other way around. I sequence of the yes, no put in. He's going to put concatenate in the reverse direction. You understand me? You understood the logic or no? You want me to explain again? I'll give you a break now. How about a break? Okay, we come back at 3:30. Yeah, 3:30 is good. And I'll make you do an exercise. It will be boring otherwise. Okay, I'll make you do exercise. You will do exercise. I'll ask you to do and you do.
This without practicing this and you don't think about the point I want to see is the upper side. Maybe you can find it. Yeah, I needed that to see that point. I don't care that strips. I don't want to see. I want to keep out the show. Yeah, they can write that. So I want to write that. I don't know which form maybe case. Before anything else. It does not. But that's what I will do. You can use it you don't have to use, you can use it if there's no. So, but I don't know the syntax, but that show me the syntax, I don't need the off switch. Off switch. Off switch or? I don't know, but because I don't. So that's the what I want to know from King. I don't need because I know that trick. That's not computer. Yeah, that's like. Yeah, so I just want to see. I just what is it was there. What is the process of a guy? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, nice one. Nice song. Maybe you know, 2 hours. Two brokers. That would be the broker here.
Yeah. Oh, living area, I'm not sure. Yours is how much square feet? Yeah. 120, 120, 120 square feet, square meters to feet. That is 1367. Yours is 1367. So I think the remaining ones maybe 1,000.
What do you say? I'm talking. Even more like I just wanted to know what was connected to.
No, I don't see any, if I have a discussion, I want you to make it. I don't have. Then they can. Hopefully. Uh,
Okay, back again, all of you, I think. If all of you are back, then we can leave at 5 o'clock or something, right? Yeah, let's go to target to 5. Okay? And if somebody asks you when did you leave, what will you say? I said, hey, then the first take them whether they know when that. Why do you ask me? Don't say why that is why. So we can always say 5, we'll have that 5, but the teacher really will not know what to say the class.
Yeah.
So we always have a rule. Don't have don't have a policy. Other rule, but the admitted rule is that I get that's the reason why I'm giving all the homework thing. You can either do it from the class. Yeah, either you do it from the class, or take it home and do it. So we gave 3 hours homework to us. Say that, I'm giving homework, right?
Yeah.
So some people will take more time, some people will take less time. So can't say that. Okay, this is 1 hour or 2 hours, it will say 3 hours. Okay, and I'll give you some homework. Practice always helps. If I don't give you practice, so you understand this logic here, right? You understand the logic of this whole thing, right? Isn't it? I'm sharing my screen again. It's a very interesting thing, right? You know, you made it in such a way that it's basically a binary thing. So he made those things and guessing. You understood the logic of it or no? Guessing the birthday logic, right? You understood the logic? Yes, no? You don't understand the logic, then let me know. So now I think we finished almost the math functions. We'll go to the loops. I'm going to share some screen with you. I'm sharing my screen with you. So this is the logic here, right? So he's asking whether it is there or not. The first set, you got to write down in the backward direction, not in this direction. So if it is there, say yeah, and go keep on writing in the backward direction. So that is the birthday. See, you are making it. Let's go here and try to see what he did here in the code. So reading somebody's code is a skill that you need to develop also. So here, look at here, he put a string, right, isn't it? And he put the number, the dates he put in here, okay? All the dates he put in a string format, another string format, another string format. So he gave you, when you print it, you will see it. Exactly what you printed, line by line, is going to be, you're going to see it. So a scanner created, is your birthday in the first set. So is 0 or 1, so it's going to take the answer. Okay? So it's going to be the answer. Answer equal to 1. So day plus equals to. So day to start with is 0. So it's going to put that bit there. You understand me? So, and then, you see like here, look at this. This is the second answer is 1, for example. So plus equals to 2. Plus equals to 4, 8, 16. So he's putting in the bit format. You understand me, right? I did it in hexadecimal, but make it my life easy. Bit format. You know why? The position of a binary values like a 2, like a here. You look at that. This is the binary value, for example, right? Isn't it? The position weight is 2 to the power of 0. The position weight is 2 to the power of 1. Position weight is 2 to the power of 2. The position weight is 2 to the power of 4, 3. To the position weight is 2 to the power of 4, like that. So that means here what? 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256. This is how you actually, the weight of the position is. So that's what is adding there. So 1, 1 means 3. 101 means 5. That means it's 4 here. Okay. This is the 1 here, it's 5. So like that. You understand me, right? He's not doing any magic. He's just taking the binary and converting to decimal. Okay? Is it clearly understood? Yes or no? Okay, very good. So he's telling you binary digits here, decimal to binary, right? Telling you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hexadecimal to hexadigit to decimal. So conversion. If somebody gives you hexadecimal, how do you convert it? Okay. Shall I give you this as an exercise to go? Let me tell you how to do it. You don't need to really look at this, okay? So what you really need to do is, if I give you hexadecimal digits, okay, that should be between 0 to 9 and A to F. If it is not the case, you don't have the right hexadecimal. Oh, yeah, then the math. Yeah, but if you, since you know, so but the only thing that we need to do is extract character by character using a string. Okay, I will show it to you and give you an example. It's like this logic. Let's look at the logic here. If I give you the 3 digits or 5 digits or whichever digits I give you, right? I need to get them into, okay, byte 1, byte 2, byte 3. It's like a 1 digit at a time. Actually, 1 byte is 2 digits. 4 bits is 1 digit. Hexadecimal digit, 4 bits. 8 bits is 2 digits. So if I give you 3 of them, for example, so put them into 3 integers and you do the math logic. So first one is 16 to the power of 0. Okay? And 16 to the power of 1, 16 to the power of 2. Just multiply. So I'm going to write and show it to you. Okay? Okay? If I'm doing anything wrong, let me know. First of all, do you see my screen here? Invited? You're busy keying in? So scanner, tell me how to write it. Or you want to write it? So you also write along with me. Okay? And if I make a mistake, we all make mistake. So that way you can actually submit it right away after you finish it, right? I'm saying that scanner input equals to new scanner system.in. Okay? You got this. Oh, I should have paused my recording. You know, you'll have a lot of recording gap. So whenever I say I don't pause, right, let me know that I need to pause. Okay? All right, you understand me? So now what you do is, so I'm going to receive it a string. Okay? Basically, this is the hexadecimal. Hexadecimal string, right? HX. Hexadecimal string equals to, how do you write it? Tell me. I need to receive it from the user. In dot next. Do you agree with me? In dot next is going to get you that string, that next token there, the token there. Assume that you got to tell him before what he need to enter, right? If you don't tell him what he need to enter, okay, he doesn't know what to do. So sysout, control space character, please enter. Always be nice to people. Please enter a hex number. Okay, or a number in hexadecimal format. A number in hexadecimal format. You must always give an example. Okay. So 2A hexa for 2 16 is 32, A is 10, 42. You understand me? You studied, right, already? In hexadecimal format. I gave an example also for someone to look at it. You understand me? So 02 You know what? People write down 0x, 0x, 2a. You understand me? That's how you need to write actually. In real life scenario, people write like that. So let's say hexadecimal is this anyway. You are only entering that hexadecimal. So whatever you enter, I will see that is a hexadecimal. So it's not print ln, it's print, so that you receive on the same line. You understand me? Yes or no? So now you want to actually, whatever you get, right? Okay? Whatever you get. Did I teach you loops? I did not teach you loops, right? Did I teach you loops? I'm going to teach you loops. Loop is easier for you. Otherwise, I have to restrict my size to only just certain numbers. I'll teach you a loop at the same time. Okay? You understand me? Did I teach you if statements? I did teach you if, right? I'm going to teach you while loop. Okay? One simple loop, while loop. So before doing anything, I'm going to teach you while loop. What am I teaching you? While loop, while loop. While is a loop. You see what I mean? So loop means what? Something that repeats is a loop, right? Can you give me an example? Example is, I have a plate in front of me. I'm eating. So do I have anything in my plate? Yes. Then I can eat. And then I take a spoon, but I don't even take a spoon. I check two conditions. One condition is, do I have anything in the plate? Am I hungry? Yes. If I'm not hungry, I don't need to eat, even though something in the plate. Do you agree with me? But there's nothing in the plate, even though I'm hungry, I cannot eat. Okay? Take a spoon, check whether you have anything in the plate. Are you hungry? Any one of them is false, stop it. Okay, so I'm going to write a integer count equals to 0. Okay, while count is greater than 5 or less than 5, I'm going to print count. I'm going to print the count. Okay, sys out, control space, and I'm going to print count with a space between them. Okay, space between them. I put a count under space. That's it. I don't want to print ln, I want to print on the same line. You understand me? So, and the count should be incremented. If you don't increment, you see, look at it. It comes here. What is the value of the count? Can anyone tell me, please? What is the value of the count? 0. So is it less than, you see, is it less than 5? Yes or no? Yes. Then you go to the body. Body is this one. Curly brace to curly brace is the body. And it's going to print that. Do you agree with me? So after printing it, okay, it has to go back to the condition again. But before that, you increment the count. How do you increment the count? Count plus plus is incrementing the count. What will happen to the count here? Can you tell me? It becomes 1. And then you go back again. Check the condition. Is it true? Yeah. Print it again. Count becomes 3, 4, 5. The minute it becomes 5, is it less than 5? No, it's equal to 5. Equal to 5 is not less than 5. So, and then it comes out. As soon as the thing is false, it comes out of it. You cannot have an infinite loop. You understand me? So I'm going to show you now how it is going to work. Don't need to do it. You don't need to do it. I'm showing it. So it's going to print 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. You understand me? So now I'm going to use the same logic So I'm asking you to enter here, right? Is it not? Okay. Okay, all right. So I'm going to take the length of your hexadecimal thing, length. Instead of count, I'm going to put the length. Length, length. Can you tell me how you get the length of a string? Hx dot length. Do you agree with me, length? Do you agree with me, length is there like that? Do you agree? You can do it. You can do along with me now, okay? You understand me? The length of the input string that you gave me is this one. This is the length of it. Unvoided is good. Are you able to do it?
Yes.
So the length is this. Okay? So the length, as long as it is greater than 0, greater than or equal to 0, no, as long as it is greater than 0, length is going to be given. So length, as long as it is greater than 0. As soon as it becomes 0, it's finished. People make mistakes normally at the boundary condition. If I make a mistake, I'll come to know it. So don't need to worry about it. But you must test it. So while count is not the counts are length. Length minus. You want to subtract length minus. So now what I want to do is I want to put the decimal value, right? Decimal value. Okay? Integer decimal value equals to 0 to start with. Okay? Okay? So 0 to start with. If it is equal to 0, so you will be including that length is going to be 5 characters, for example, right? Okay? You have 5. All right? So as soon as 5 is finished, it becomes 0. You stop. So greater than. Just wait until I put the logic, then you will understand. So now decimal plus equals to okay, 16 to the power of, there is a math dot, so let's say double, right? You know, because the double math double power of gives you double. Okay, I'll say double. Doesn't matter, 0. Okay, that's a double. Plus equals to math dot POW, right? 16 to the power of, okay, whatever is the location of it. When I'm writing down, for example, always have to think about, right? You have to think about. So for example, somebody gave you 2, 3B. That is a hexadecimal. The location of this is 0. Location of this is 1. The location of this is 2. Do you agree with me? Yes or no? Sir, no. It's 0 here, 1 here, 2 here. Do you agree with me?
Yeah.
So that is the 1 here. 0, 1, 2. This is the location of the strings. So, but you want to convert that to location to 0, 1, 2. You want to convert that like that. How do you convert it? Can you tell me the length of this one? Equal to 3. So, length minus length is going to be 0. Do you agree with me? Your I count equals to length, for example. Okay, the very first one is the length. Remember, I put in here What did I put? Length equal to length, right? Did I put the length equal to length? Yeah, I put the length equal to length. Yeah, right, isn't it? Yeah. So now I have a running variable, which the length, I'm going to reduce it to divide, go here. Okay. This position, I want to change it to, okay. I equals to length. Okay. I minus length. I minus length is going to be 0 because at the beginning is length, right? Okay. Or length minus 1, length minus I, length minus I. Okay. As I am incrementing this or decrementing this, length become 1, 2. Okay. So what I'll do is length I already got it. Okay. A for loop will be better than what I have here. This is a while loop, because I did not teach you for loops. I will not do for loop because it requires a little bit more complicated. Integer I equals to length. Okay. I equals to length. So I have equated length. You understand me? So now, as long as I is greater than 0, okay? As long as I is greater than 0, right? I'm going to make the position value. This is position value I need to put here. Okay. So length minus I is going to become 0. You understand me? But what character is it? A character at the very first character and multiplied by, right? Is it not multiplied by the character at that, multiplied by that? The character, you convert that to integer again. So we'll do that. I'm going to get the character here. I'll explain the logic again, okay? I can split that into small pieces again if you wish to. So I'm going to get the character, the very first character from the hx. Hx is the string. And I want to get the character at the length. So length is I here, right? I. So length minus 1. That's a character. Length minus 1. I minus 1. I don't want the index of character yet. At the very beginning, right? I'm going to ask you, can you tell me what is it going to get me? So what is the value at the very beginning? What is the value of I? What is the value of I? For example, let me give you an example here. Okay. So the string you are entering is 23b. 23b. Okay. What is the length of 23b? 3 characters. Do you agree with me? So what is the value of I? 3. What is the value of length? 3. Do you agree? Yes or no? So what is the value of the decimal? 0. Is 3 greater than 0? True or false? True. Go to the body. Okay. I will take the very first character, which is B. What is the location of B? Oh, is 0, right? Is it not 0? Location of B is 2, sorry. Location, this is length minus, yeah, this is length minus 1, right? Is it not? Length minus 1 is what? Is it not 2? Yes or no? It is 2, right? At the very beginning, because I is the length, it's 2. Okay? So this is the character you got. How do you convert the character to a number? You can put integer in there, right? You can put integer in there. It is basically a character yet. You got your character, but let me take it and put it outside, okay? I think you got the string. So what you can do is, you can take the entire thing, or a substring you can do. If you do the substring, you get the character, right? Character yet. So, and then what? Next integer, not next integer. So you get parse int, right? Parse int. Does it work? Let's see parse int. Okay. So integer x equals to just writing down, okay? Equals to integer parse int doesn't take it, I think, right? Parse int. Did I do it? Parse, not parse. Parse int. So method is string. Type is applicable to. Okay, all right. If we want to do that, actually, I can put the substring. I can put the substring and then take at the string character, right? So only one character as a string. Character at position here, right? Then we put the character here. Character can be converted to an integer, right? Yeah, is a character. But character can be converted to an integer, right? Let me see here. And then you can print it like an integer. Integer m equals to c. You can put like that. No problem. You'll read it. So integer c equals to, yeah, it reads it. No problem. Integer, you can read it like an integer. So without typecasting. So that is an integer. One character is an integer. So that means the integer, I can take this, put it in my, that's a character as an integer, okay? So instead of doing all of that, I will take this C, which is already an integer, okay? And then decimal plus equals to C multiplied by math power of, yeah? You understand me? You don't understand? Unvoided, you understand or no? You don't. Wait for some time, you'll understand. Okay? So when you come here, right? This is not the length, you can go, yes. I minus minus. I minus minus. Come here, look at it. Look at it. So what is the value of the I at the beginning? 3, right? What is the length of the value? Value of the length is also 3, right? To start with. So the decimal is 0, right? Do you agree? So I is greater than 0, true. And you're taking the last character you're taking. Do you agree with me? So which character are you taking? In this example, which character are you taking? B. Am I right or no? Are you getting the B or no? It's going to get you B here. So B multiplied by, so 16 to the power of 0. And then I minus minus. Okay? So you're going to get character yet so length is I was 3 to start with, I becomes 2. 2 minus 1. So let me execute it now, okay? I'll explain you later. I'm going to print the decimal. I'm printing the decimal. So run it. Let us see what happens. So you're asking me the hexadecimal value, okay? I'm entering 1A. 1A, okay? Oh, A is 41 hexa, right? So A is, A is actually between 10, okay? It doesn't work, okay? So because A is going to be 41 hexa, so there's a bug in there. So because I really, A should be 10, right? So that's why I should convert, if it is a A, I should convert to 10. So I'm going to do a little bit logic to it. So it gives you a value, but it's incorrect value. I'll tell you the logic if you want to. So A is 41 hexa. So he is going to put 41 to the power of 41 multiplied by, that is, so 16 to the power of. So let me put A, if it is A, so minus if C, so I'll put C also, character C. Cat C, okay? If C is greater than, C is greater than 1, C is greater than 1, C is greater than or equal to 1, 0, right? Greater than or equal to 0, and C less than or equal to 9, C less than or equal to 9, okay? All right, then my C equals to my integer Ci, okay? I just wrote down Ci. To initialize, I put 0, okay? So what I can do is Ci equals to C minus, so 316 is 48. C minus 48. Else, can you tell me what I did here? Why did I put minus 48? Yeah, ASCII value is 30, right? 30 is 48, right? Is it not? So you converted the ASCII value. This is 30 means 48. So if it is a 0, so that will become 0. You understand me? So that's why I put in here. You understand, right? 9 means 39. 39 minus 3, you know? Okay? 39 is what? 16, 316 is 48 plus 9. So minus 48 is going to be 9. Else, if C, okay, greater than, we will assume that we will only put capital letters, right? You want to make it, you can also do it with lowercase if you wish to. We'll do capital letters in only right now, right? So capital greater than or equals to A, right, isn't it? Okay. So and C less than or equals to, okay, F, then you can do this logic. Okay. So what is the logic? So Ci equals to, okay, Ci equals to so A is 40 for A is 41 hexa. 41 hexa means 65, right? Is it not? Is 65. So you subtract 65 and then add 10. Okay. So whatever is the C value minus 65 and then add 10 to it. So that means actually subtracting 45, 55. Am I right? So it's basically subtracting 55. And that's it. Else what you do? Okay. You don't really want to do anything. Invalid input. You can print invalid input. This out. Control space. Invalid input. And then when you don't want to do anything, you can say return or break system dot exit and put 1 to it, 1. Exit means finish the program. I don't want to do anything anymore. You understand me? That's what it really means. Okay. So you got the CI, which is converted to the character you received, I converted to the right value, and I use the CI here. Okay. And then do the same thing again. I print it. Okay. Let me do it now again. The same thing. It works well and good. Otherwise, I'll explain you what it is. Okay. So 1A. See here 26. Is it 26? Yes or no? Vishnu? 1A. Is it 26? It is. It is 26. You understand me? And then, for example, I'm going to put run again. So 2, 3, F. 2, 3, F. Can you convert this? I'm going to take Excel here, okay? It's going to convert for me, okay? 2, 3, F, right? 2, 3, F, okay? So here, this is 16 to the power of 0. Okay, that is 1. That is 16. 16 to the power of 2 is 256. Do you agree with me? So equal to sum product of all of these, comma, all of these. So that's what it's going to be. I think 2, 3, F I put. F is what? F is 15, right? Is it not? F is 15. So 575. It's supposed to be 575. Did you get 575? Yes or no? My logic, I got 575. I'll convert that to an integer and print it, okay? I don't want to print it like a decimal. Integer. So I'll get 575 now. Okay. So 2, 3 up. 575. Okay. You want me to explain the logic now? I know that it is a little bit overwhelming for you because you don't know the for loops and so on. I didn't teach you, but I'll show you the logic here. The logic is like this. Okay. You have the scanner to start with. Invited. Are you paying attention? Okay. Now this is, you are entering in capital letters. Okay. I'm asking to enter in capital letters. Okay. Even if lowercase letters, I can do it later on. Okay. Or I ask you to do lowercase also. So now look at here. Can you tell me the variable? What is the variable? Length? What is the size? What is the value of it? Whatever is the size of the, you understand me? For example, 23B2. Can you tell me what is the size of this? 4. So length is going to be 4. I is going to be 4. You understand me? So the decimal is 0. Okay. So now, as long as I is greater than 0, you keep on doing it. As long as I is greater than 0, you keep on doing it. 1 minute, I will call back. I'll come back. Hello? Sorry for that. So you see, so I, which is the length is greater than, see, as long as length is going to be, you see, you look at here, 23B2, right? Sorry for this, because it's not, things are not going to be easier for you. Don't think that everything is easy. You should always think things are easy, but you got to think about, right? So what is the example I'm going to show you? 23B2, 23B2, 23B2. Do you agree with me? Length equals to 4. I equals to 4 to start with. Do you agree with me? At the very beginning, I is 4, length is 4. Now, the position of each one of them, the position, right, of each one of these values are the index of them, right, isn't it? 0, 1, 2, and 3. Do you agree with me? And this one is length minus 1. Do you agree? Length minus 1. Okay. So my I is the length here, right? Is it not? So as soon as the length becomes 0, I'm always looking at I minus 1. Look at the I minus 1. Taking the character I minus 1. Do you agree with me? When at the very beginning, I was the length. So I minus 1 is what? It's going to be 2, no? Is it not going to be 2? I length is 3 here, right? So the length is 4. Length minus 1 is 3. So you are going to take that character. You agree with me? Yeah? So that you're going to take this character. When I equals to 4, you are taking the I minus 1. The input is 23B2. You're going to take this character. Is it clearly understood? Yes or no? You're going to take this character. But the character, you need to validate this character. Is it 0 to 9 or A to F, right? Am I right? You need to validate that character. Because you don't want anybody to enter any value. Okay? You want to validate it. If it is 0 to 9, you got to subtract 48. Can you tell me, Anvaitar, why we have to subtract 48? Takashi, can you tell me why we have to subtract 48? No problem. Raji, can you tell me why we have to subtract 48? We are subtracting. You see my screen, right? I'm subtracting 48. Why? Because in the ASCII character set, I'll go show you ASCII character set. ASCII table. Okay, let's take a bigger table. Can you tell me what is 30? Can you tell me what is 30? 0. What is it? What is the hexadecimal value of character 0? 30. What is the decimal value of that? 48. So that means if you subtract 48 from 48, what will you get? 0. So that means character 9. What is character 9? Character 9. Can you tell me what is character 9? Come on, guys, I'm showing you. 57. Oh, you can put case, but I did not teach, right? Did I teach a case? I did teach, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, but it's not much, you know.
Logic is we have to go to ask and then subtract.
But even otherwise, you have to.
No, it's still a little bit more.
No, it's only just you will have. See, look at here. You still need to have a different. If you want to do case, for example, you will say case. Okay, switch case. You still need to write if else, right? This is the if else. Basically, it is the same nothing but if else.
Same logic.
The same logic. So we want to put it case, no problem. I'll put case. Say case C. Okay. So no problem. No problem. Case. I'll put here. So character 0. Okay. I think you can put comma notation 1. I think you can put etc. You can put etc. 2, comma 3, comma 4, comma 5, comma 6, comma 7, comma 8, comma 9. Okay, these are the values, but it's characters. Okay, don't forget it's characters.
Also, we can take the.
Okay, but you know what? Instead of writing all these, I put greater than, less than. So that has that downside here. This is this downside here, but it's probably better here. So look at that. So for all of them, so your CI, you know, is it a CI or C? Okay, CI equal to C minus 48. Same thing. Okay. Parse, character parse. Character parse. Let me see here. Not parse, because it's not a string. This is a character. If you want to parse, then what you do is you take substring, and then you can parse. You understand me?
If you add an empty string to the character, you can.
Yeah, you can convert the string.
And then you slightly pass to the.
But you still need to actually convert. Okay, yeah, it'll subtract automatically. Parseint, right? Yeah, integer parseint. You don't need to do the logic. Okay. Okay. But let me do one at a time. Okay. You will do in three different ways. This is one thing. We did this one way, right? Isn't it? Okay. That is one way of doing the decimal. Up to where? Up to here, I think, right? Up to here. That is still there, no problem. Up to here. Okay. This is the logic which we are going to replace with another way. Okay. Another way. So I can do this A, B, C, D. And this one after this is break. Okay. Case. And which is A, B, C, D. A, comma, B, comma, C, comma. Comma notation was not accepted in the past compilers. It's only recent compiler. Which has been recent means very long recent already anyway. F, comma. All these values, okay, all these cases, you would subtract, okay, 55. You'll get the same answer. I'll do the other way also. Okay, we'll wait for some time. I'll do the string also. 55. Okay, 55. And the default, that means you have to break here. Once you finish it, you have to break. Okay. So, and the default, you exit. You don't want to do anything. You exit. Invalid input and exit. Exit means going out of the program. Okay. This will also work. Okay. 23F I put in. I'm going to get 575. 23F. 23F. 575. You understand me? So another way of doing the same story. If you like this code, you do it. Or like another way you could do is I'm going to take substring. So many different ways I'm teaching. It's not to confuse you. There are so many different ways to do things. So I'm going to take a substring. So of one character only I need to take. Okay. So instead of taking character yet, okay, instead of taking character yet, all right, I'm going to take a substring. Where is my something? CI. The decimal there. Decimal is already outside. Okay. I'm going to do the substring. So I'm not really going to do this character. Even if you do character, I won't use it. Okay. I'm going to take substring, string, or string x equals to, okay, hx dot substring of only one character I need. So that means I need to get the character location. Where is the character location? I minus 1. I minus 1 is the character location. I need to go to I. That's it. Okay. Now you can change this one to integer. CI. CI equals to integer parseInt. Integer parse int. And you take the substring anyway, only one character string. Okay. And you are going to change it to an integer. So that's it. I think this is the best, right? Is it not? Because integer parseInt is going to do the job. And the rest of the things is, so CI, you need to add to the decimal here. See, you do that. Okay. I think it will work also. So you don't need to do the character in this case to take out that. So run this 23F 23F. So no, I have a problem here. So I say exception to the 23F. Oh, F cannot be converted to the integer because that is a character. So you got to still, the substring will work for your, ABCD, 0 to 9, no problem.
No, sir.
But the minute you put in the F here,
You have the.
no.
No, they take the character.
It will work. Well, let's do one thing. So we have to do math. You don't do the math, it won't work. So if you do 23, for example, it will work. Okay. If I put as long as 0 to 9, it will work. 2, 3, for example, it will work. No problem. 35. See that 2 16s is 32 plus 3 is 5. No problem. So now with the character substring, when you take this, the character, so if it is greater than So partiant is going to get you right away a problem. So you got to validate if it is greater than, it is not 0 to 9. It is A to F. You still need to do the logic. What did you do?
Same thing that my you speak before everything. You converted it already, right? So there's a yeah, they put the unquoted exam follows the law. You know what I mean? Yeah, but yeah. The other way saying the measurements they like we need to know from
Yeah, if you want to subtract it, okay, you don't need to really do this, but you know, if you want to put A, B, C, A is 10, B is 11, you can even do here. You can even do, you know, 0 means, you know, 0, 1 means 1, 2 means 2, you have to do that. You see what I mean? But here, look at it. If you put the switch statement, all of these is minus 48. But knowing is nothing wrong. Yeah, you see, this is knowing is nothing wrong. Is knowing, subtract this is one, nothing wrong. You don't need to write so much. Okay? So I think I would not use this substring because you have to still do A to F, right? Substring I don't do still. Okay, I'll leave it to this logic. Did you do substring?
No.
No substring. But substring will work perfectly fine. I think it's probably better than this substring because A, you know, A, B, C, D, E, F you get, right? A you get, and then you actually can subtract, compare to, not compare to. A minus A, yeah, it's only one character, so it gives you the difference between these. So A minus A, I think I'll do. Okay, I'll do substring, control Z. Okay, we did the control Z, right? Is it? So if it is A minus, so I got the character, substring I did. So now if it is A to F, you need to compare to. I think I'll leave it out, okay? I can do it, but I think don't want to make it complicated. Is it okay? You understand? No? Okay, all right. So which one you like, the switch statement or the if statement? You don't want to actually, what Vishnu was saying is 0 is A, you know, like a 10, like not A equal to 10, B equal to 11, C equal to, you can do it if you want to. Okay? You want to, but it's just one statement here. You can always do, this is nothing but, okay? So A is 41 hexa, which is, you know,
Can even do it in a take the character, convert it to the integer, and then take the
no, character, you see, but the problem is character integer is not there, right? Integer, yeah, A equals to, integer A equals to, character, parseint is not there. Character parseint is not there.
Character, add an empty string, and then parse it with the integer
Then it get the, not the digital value, but you get the 48, 49, so on you get.
Sir, we take the character,
And then you subtract.
we take the character in the,
Yeah, a character is A, for example. Okay?
We subtract the ASCII value say, and then.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. That's what, but that's what we're doing here anyway.
No, again, using, integer conversion to find the ASCII value instead of memorizing it, and then add.
No, memorizing is not bad thing. You know why? ASCII character like 30313233 is not memorizing. You need to know this. 30313233, right? Is not memorizing. You need to know this because hexadecimal values like 303132, 414243, 616263 is fundamental in computer science. If you want to be a datacom, a professional, you want to go to that area, you need to know this. It's basic. You're converting anyway. I'm not asking you to remember all the values, what is K? I'm not asking you. I'm not asking you what is Z. I'm not asking you. I'm asking you only, remember 41 means capital A. 61 means capital, lowercase a. 30 means, 0. That's all. And the remaining ones are sequence. So what you are really getting here, you subtract 48, you get the decimal value. You got to apply some logic. And here, this is nothing but, so A, B, C, D. That means 65 plus 10 is 55. You understand me? Okay. 65 is 41 hexa. That is 10. Adding. You understand me? It's working here, right? It's working. For example, I'm going to put, let me check it again, right? It's going to be more, probably more, little bit, appears a little challenging, but it's not really challenging. Okay. So if I put here, for example, I'm going to put very big one. Okay. So I'm going to put A, 2, 4, 5, 7. Okay. So E, I gave you that. See, 664958. So I'm going to do that again here, right? Okay. So what is it actually? A is 10, right? Is it not? A is 10, 2, 5, 7. E is 14, right? Is it not? E is 14. So now I'm going to get the position value of this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So basically this is equals to 16 to the power of this one. You understand me? So those are the values there. Okay. So you will do some product of all these values, comma, all these values. That's the answer. 664958. 664958. You understand me? What I did here? Sum product is a function which multiplies and adds them together in Excel. So the weight of this E is 1. The weight of the 7 is 16. The weight of the 5 is 256. The weight of the 2 is 1496. The weight of the A, which is 65536. You can multiply them and add them if you wish to. You don't want to remember that. So this one multiplied by that. You do the same thing for all of them and then add them. Sum. Equal to sum product of all of these, comma, all of these. And you get the same answer. Sure.
After it, A, okay, to R, A to R, A and R. Rather than actually, no, this is a class that you're using. Okay, this class. So you're basically, this is your code. No, this is my code. This is my code. This is the so find this amount. So return actually just minus. So integer A. Yeah, you convert it to integer. That's what we did. Isn't it? So whether you like that we yes, you want. But I remember, so that's what I'm writing down. But you don't want to remember. You put them okay. Tell you the same thing. Yeah, part this will cut this the part, but this activity. Where is your activity? Yeah. So but this one part is other will not get to the value of it. You will get to that includes the 48. For example, you see, part is going to take A, character A, and make it a number. What number will get because we get? No, sir. It is return from the game. Oh, it's only a number. Oh, I see. That's the remaining one with that. Yeah. So even if it's if the remaining one, for example, 1, right? Character 1, it will be 3 0. It's not really 0. It is 48. Just it. So it's you put 2 3. Just 2 3. Don't put anything. Okay, fine. Just where you do actually because it doesn't really change it. You must have done something else. No, I add this is the character. I add yeah, but that's a string, right? And then I use the parse. Oh, parse in because it changes to string to the number. So they already subtracted. Okay, it is subtracted. Because you change it to string in that case, right? Yes, so that's the same thing, because whether you do that way or this way, same thing. So, you put it in one line, I can also put in one line if you want. So basically here, right? You see here, this one here, A to 9, same thing, look at it. I can also put in one line. And else. Okay. You can put in one line too. Doesn't really, because you put in one line, doesn't make a big difference. But you see what I mean? So you change, you don't want to remember 48, it's no problem. Okay. So you can even subtract A. You can do that if you want. You don't want to memorize that thing, you subtract A. Okay. Subtract 0 here actually. 0. Subtract. Okay. A and plus 10. That's what you're doing. Okay. So now I'll test this one. All right. So I'm going to put this one here. All right. So I will put A25, A257E, A257E. Okay. You don't want to memorize that? Okay, no problem. A25. I think let me put some small one, right?
2, 3, 35. Okay. So let me put the big one. A257E. A257E. You see 664958. 664958. Okay. So you can do this if you wish to. Okay. Instead of memorizing 48, you put the character, you subtract. Okay. You subtract A instead of, 65 or something. You see what I mean? So if it is else, for example, then you calculate it. If you like this one, it's fine too. I'll put the same thing here. So instead of 48, I'll put A here. If you don't want to memorize. And this one is capital A. Oh, that is zero. That is 0, right? 0. It's 0. You subtract 0. And this one is subtract A. So it will work the same thing, same way. I'll take out this one. You want switch, you can put the switch if you wish. Okay. So this is the A here, right? A. And run it. It will work, no problem. 2, 3, it will be 35. And then what you want to do here is run it again. Run it again. So what you have is, this is A257E. A257E. So 664958. 664958. So it works fine. Okay. Either way, whatever way you want to do, you can find. You want to parse it to, convert to a string, then you subtract, or integer parsing. Integer parsing subtracts automatically. Because it takes a string as input. Okay. So either way you do, right? So shall I give you like an assignment? I think this is what we did here, right? I think I probably should teach you the loops, right? Because without teaching the loop, how can I ask this question, right? So we did this here. That's the last one, I think, right? Here, demo, formatted demo, right? I did not do the formatted demo. Maybe I'll give you the formatting of the thing in the next class. Not this class, but the next class. I'll give you something new lecture. Okay? So you did learn about the while loop, right? Is it okay? Are you feeling comfortable if I give you this like an assigned exercise to submit? This particular one. And I will ask you to extend this one, the lowercase letters also. Okay. So that means A, B, C, D, lowercase you put in. You subtract with, right now I'm subtracting minus here, right? Isn't it? So what is lowercase? Let me show it to you. Why not, right? I will do it right here. You can always put just lowercase here, right? Case A, B, C, D, E, F. So which means that in this case, you subtract lowercase a. You understand me? Yes, no? If you want to do this here this way, you need to put one more if else, right? Which means if is greater than a, less than f, a. Which is not the case, for example, so that's it. You understand me? So I'm going to show you now. So instead of uppercase, one uppercase I'll put, and another lowercase I put in for the same thing. So run it. So instead of putting in uppercase A, I'll put lowercase a. A 257E. 257E. I'll put case. So 664958. 664958. So it will work for both. So I'll take up my switch and then I put my if else conditions. Both will work. Both will work. You don't need to use the switch. So take out this one, for example. And I will do the same thing. A257E. A257E. 664958. Okay. All right. So I'm going to give the exercise for you. Write a program. Are you okay, right? This is the one exercise for you. Okay. Good, good. You guys are thinking, it's very good. So so you can do the integer parsing if you want by converting to string, no problem. You can do that. Yeah, it will do automatically subtraction. So programming, right, isn't it? So an exercise, because you didn't have an exercise, but you already did it. So you even have this example which I gave you here, right? Okay. So and then I'm going to give assignments here, list of the assignments. So distribute the exercise 7, 8. Exercise 8. Okay. X to decimal. Write a program that accepts user input as a number in hexadecimal format and converts it to decimal format and prints it. Okay? Is it okay? Is it understood? There is no size limitation of anything. There is no capital letters, small letters, no limitation. Is it clearly understood? No? And assignments as of now. Whatever logic you do, you don't need to do switch, if else whichever you do only one, not all of it, okay? We did 2 of them. Vishnu gave me one more. So if you want me to do it also, I can do. But that's also good. Okay? So you can do with either way. Whichever way you want to do, you do it. I think this is exercise. I need to put it in the exercise, not assignments. I go here now. Instead of, I put the exercises, class exercises. What happened to invited? Is it gone? Oh, he's here. Okay. Because I see invited as enthusiastic guy.
Sir,
Yeah. Due date? Oh, I didn't give the due date. I'll give you more time. What is the due date I gave? Today. No problem. Okay? But you know what? You put your hands on, even though it's complicated or something, it's not that complicated when you know it, right? So your thinking process is going in a different direction, right? Is it not? You are putting it if else we did, and then switch statement we did. We try to do parseint, right? Integer parseint you could do. So okay, all right. I think we can leave now, right? You can leave. If you are comfortable doing it, you can leave. I will post this on the web page also, right? Which one?
You can do any 1 hour, right? You can do any one, not really very. So whatever you can do a big statement, you can do a big statement, you can do fast. Anyway, there's only 2 hours, not hours. Okay? You just do only one of them, whichever you feel comfortable. Okay. Prakati is okay?
I don't figure out.
You learned it, right?
I'm not okay. I thought we were.
Of course. Not that. Yeah. But you're learned, right? Nothing easy.
Yeah. And I was trying because I don't.
Yeah.
First,
Yeah. Okay, all right. Good.
See, while loop put in, so okay, enjoy your day. Useful. Yeah, they told me, they called me yesterday. They called me yesterday and told me, okay, you can't leave, you can't leave them before 5:30. They can't leave them before 5:30, you have to be very strictly maintain the time. Why you didn't inform me, Then they go, because, when they come, that's why I take my number. In case, if anybody happens, just call me, then I know you can change. Okay, take my number. 514. 806 37 59. Yeah. I give you a number also. Okay, so I'll take your number also. Yeah, so that you can communicate with them. If you told, for example, you came to know that okay, you have some time there, right? You could have rescheduled back to again. Like how that without that, without anybody telling you. Because you already scheduled it to, this one and then ask me to replace another day and all kind of things, right?
No, I didn't tell,
No, they came.
they came to know, I actually directly messaged you.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I didn't message anyone. But somebody told. Told them.
Oh, yeah, they came.
Okay.
That's why they came, they can't.
So if anytime you schedule and if some other, like, collides with our schedule, I should let you know.
Yeah, if you let me know, if,
Okay, I will text.
instead of telling them.
No, I didn't know
No,
that.
no.
I think I'm getting
But
message.
somebody,
Oh.
it's okay, there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay, if somebody told Kathleen that you have to take a class from. us.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, somebody, there's nothing wrong though.
Okay, right.
So they can tell, there's nothing wrong. It's not just, I did not do it, I really did it.
Oh, okay.
So, so they will try to help us, but they will always question why you didn't tell me, right? Sometimes we just don't want to make it big procedure.
Yeah.
Going there and taking their permission, doing this and all kind of things. Because one time they'll give permission, but if I can keep, every time we don't want to go there, right? I thought it'll be easy, but anyway, it's okay.
So do we have WhatsApp in this number?
I have, yeah. It'll pick up
Okay.
automatically.
Yeah. So we can think of messages to like yes. I mean something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Well, because it's like so this Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Goodbye, thank you.
Okay, very good, right? At least made you think, right? All of you,
Yes.
doing it different ways. We were exploring more, which is good. But you know what? This hexadecimal thing, like 10, 03. If you are a telecom guy, you should remember them because 01, like a sort of had 03 end of text,
Yeah.
end of transmission. Yeah. As you require to know, you remember them, right?
Yes.
So if you remember them, use them. If you don't remember them, it's okay. At least you could subtract just without,
Without knowing the ASCII, that will be much better.
Yeah. So we got a good logic actually.
Yeah. You were going, you from